Hey guys, at this point I've already filed off the top layer of my nails, cleaned up the cuticles, all that good stuff. I am going in with the base coat just to prep the nails for the polygel I'm going to be adding on. A part of the prep for infills too is filing down the bulk of the nail just to make sure that the curve is at the right spot. So I do this with an e-drill, but it's very easy to do with a hand file as well. When you put on the base coat, you want to make sure that you're getting all the way back into the cuticle area, so sometimes it may look like my hand is shaking, but I'm actually just trying to make sure that the base coat is getting into all the corners since there wasn't much growth on this set yet. The only reason I chose to do a fill right now was because even though there wasn't any visible lifting, when I would do my hair, I would feel like a strand or two getting caught in the corner of the nail, so I figured it was time to go ahead and redo them. And after I have one layer of base coat on my nails, I go ahead and do a full cure on them. To do the fill, I'm going to be using number 205 Blue from the Neon collection from makartt. I just go ahead and put a little bit on each nail, and then I use the slip solution and a brush to push it into place. To keep it as natural as possible, you just want to keep it thin around the cuticle and wall area. On a couple of my nails, I did notice a weak spot, which is, it's like a notch where the extended part of the nail joins your natural nail. So what I did with the blue was I just dragged it up the side enough to fill in the weak spot and create that nice straight line on the entirety of the nail. Doing a fill for an ombre set is actually really easy because you don't have to be perfect with it. You just have to make sure the polygel is in the area that the natural nail is showing, and then you can use as little or as much color as you want and just brush it out evenly towards the tip of the nail. You can see before I drag the color forward, you really do want to pat the color onto the nail just to make sure there are no air bubbles or gaps before you start spreading it around. And that's just going to prevent any weak spots or breaking as the nail grows. You can kind of see it from this angle here, but this nail, when it grew out, had almost a whole section missing, so I went ahead and added more blue and built up the complete outer side of my nail again. And that's very easy to do when you do a fill, because the polygel will just cure onto itself. But it did take a little extra time to make sure that the sidewall was built up nice and flat. So after you've done that to all your nails, you give them a full cure and then go in and file the edges nice and smoothly and take off the top layer of shine. This time I chose to go in with the base coat before I put the holographic flakes on. Last time when I did the original set, I used top coat, but I just wanted to see if using base coat instead made a difference. And for the fill, I chose to switch up which holographic flakes I was using. This time I went in with a fine glitter and then the larger size glitter, and I did it really haphazardly. I had no set plan in mind, I just wanted to make them shiny. I've had a lot of people tell me while I've had this set on that my nails are very distracting, and I'm like, oh good, that means I did the right thing. So as you can see, I just picked up the superfine glitter with the brush and patted it onto the nail. Again, the base coat has not been cured yet, so it's still wet. I should have done a better job of cleaning off my brush in between because it was touching the wet base coat. It tended to clump up the glitter a little bit. And I just used my slip solution to clean off all the fine glitter. And after I got all the glitter where I wanted it, I went in with Model 1's sequin set, and I used their solid stars and their tweezer tool to lay on a couple more stars, since the blue polygel had covered all of the holographic flakes that were on the blue part. And after I had all of the holographic flakes and glitter where I wanted them, I went ahead and did a full cure to cure the base coat that was holding them in place. After they're cured, I went in and capped it just like I did the first time with the no slip solution needed clear builder gel from makartt. And after you have capped it with the clear, you do a full cure, and the same thing, you go ahead and file down the edges and you take the top shine off. At some point my camera stopped recording. I had no idea, but all you missed was the top coat and the final cure, and then this is the final product. So I hope you guys liked it. I hope you enjoyed watching. Please hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!